Hello everyone, I am Sudipta. Welcome you all to my channel CADD Tutorials. Today I am going to start part 15 of our complete AutoCAD tutorial course. Today our topic is block reference, or we may call it block. In AutoCAD, a block is a named group of objects that act like a single object either in 2D or 3D. Using block saves our time and labor, because we can use a block to create repeated content such as symbol, common component, and standard details. First, I will describe how to create a block. Suppose this is a machine part which I need to use several times in a drawing or in other drawing also. Then after drawing the machine part, we will convert it into a block. So I am going to block tool. Here is the block panel and this is create block tool. I am going to click on it. Now block definition dialog box appears. First we have to give a name to this block. I am giving a name MC1. Now we have to take a point for base point. Going to click on this pick point button here. Click. I am taking this center point as base point of this block. Click. Then I need to select objects which I want to convert into a block. So I am going to click on this select objects button. Click and selecting all these objects. To complete selection, pressing enter. Then I am taking the option convert to block here. These two options, scale uniformly and allow exploding, must be on, and here block unit, the option will be millimeter. I am clicking here OK. So I have converted this drawing part into a block, and this is the base point of the block. Using this point I can place it anywhere. I have kept a copy of this object here. Each part of this is separate. You see, I am selecting. Suppose I need to use several copies of this object in my drawing. So if I use this plain object in my drawing like this, and then I am coming out of this copy tool, and then if I think that I need to decrease this circle radius, but you see rest of the object are remaining same and I need to change them individually, so it will take time and labor also. But in case of block, when I am using copies of block several times, here, and then I thought that the radius of this circle should be minimized, then I will edit this block. For editing a block, I have to go to block editor. Block editor button is in the block panel. This one is block editor button, the middle one. I am clicking on it. Edit block definition dialog box appeared. From here I have to select the name of my block. It is MC1. Then I am clicking OK. I will select the circle here and go to properties, and from here I am going to change the radius of this circle, making it 175. Pressing enter. Now I thought that it is OK. So going to close block editor from this button here, clicking on it, and here the options come, save the changes to MC1. I am clicking on it. Now you see here I have changed the radius of this inner circle, and that change happened to all my blocks. So I need not to change each and every block. In this way our time and labor both will be saved. Not only that, we can use this machine part by accessing this block from any other drawing file. To access this block from a different file, I am going to first save this drawing file. Click on the save button. Then I am going to a file example1, clicking on it. Here I have run the mb setup command and got this boundary. And from here, if I want to access my part 15a file, I need to bring the design center dialog box. For that I am pressing Ctrl+2 button, and here in this portion I need to browse for my part 15a file. It is on the desktop, and here is the folder, clicking on it, and here is the part 15a drawing file. So I am double clicking on it, and all these are the items under part 15a file. Here is the block. I am double clicking on this block. Now it's showing all the blocks we have in the part 15a file, and this is the block we have created, MC1. So I am selecting it, then dragging and dropping this block in my present drawing. Click. So it is now part of this present file example1. You see the name is example1 of this file. In this way I can access all the blocks available from here. Like I am bringing this one. So you see this block is available in our present drawing file. Now I am going to describe the facility of this design center panel. Here this example1 file is a new file, and I have not still loaded any type of line. You see here only continuous line is available, and here in the annotation panel you see dimension styles are standard, annotative and ISO. There is no dimension style that I have created, and for text style also no text style I have created. So if I need the dimension styles, text styles or line types which were used in our previous part 15a file, then we can get from this design center. For that I am clicking on this line type here. Click. Here you see in part 15a file, center line, hidden line and zigzag line were loaded, and I am dragging and dropping these line types on my present file, selecting, then dragging and dropping on my present file, dragging and dropping. Now let us see what happened. Here all the line types are available now. So in the same way I am going to bring the text style here. Text style, here you see the text style Sudipta 100. I am going to bring it here. So selecting, then dragging and dropping here. Sudipta 50, selecting this one and dragging and dropping here. Let us check. Here you see Sudipta 100 and Sudipta 50. These two text style are available here now. And then I am going to dimension style. It is here. Selecting dimension style, and from here I am going to bring Sudipta 100 dimension style. So dragging and dropping on this drawing file, and Sudipta 50. This one also I need, dragging and dropping on this drawing file. Let us check. Now you see Sudipta 100 and Sudipta 50, both dimension styles are available in this drawing. In this way, with the help of Design Center, we can save our time and get the different items from other previous file or existing file. I am going to close this Design Center and going to save this drawing file, clicking on the save button, going to part 15a file back. So we have discussed block reference, how to create block, and also the design center. Here you see these are all blocks of sofa, and here is a chair table set. I have created all these blocks here and kept in this drawing file. So if I create more such blocks of furnitures and keep all these blocks in this drawing file, then I can name it as a block library for future use. I will save it with a name furniture blocks. In this way, we can create different files with different types of blocks and keep them for future use. All these files will be called as block libraries. You can access these block libraries from any file through Design Center, or we may convert a single block into a drawing file, or we can convert the total drawing file as a block file. I am going to create another block using these top view of these chair tables. Going to create block option here, click, giving name chair and table, then taking base point. For that I am clicking on the pick point, click, and taking the center point here, click, then selecting objects. For that I am clicking on the select objects button, selected all the objects, pressed enter to complete selection. This time I will click the delete button here and keeping rest of the options same as before. I am going to click OK button, click. Now you see the existing drawing in our file is deleted and it is converted into a block. How we can get that? I am going to insert button here in the block panel. Here we'll get the list of the blocks which I have created or inserted from other file in this drawing file. Going to insert button, click, and here you see all the blocks we have created in this drawing file or get from other files through Design Center. Now it is our chair table block. I am clicking on it and clicking here to paste. Now you see I have got the block here, and again I can get it. I am clicking here and pasting here. So going to insert tool here and selecting the block I need and pasting here. In this way, in the different part of this drawing, I can get the copies of our block. Now I am going to show you the facility of the allow exploding option which we have taken while creating the block. In the block definition dialog box, I am going to explode tool here, click, and exploding this block. For that I have selected this block and pressing enter. You see all the parts are separated here for this block. Now I am going to create another block named as chair. For that I am going to create a block, click, I am giving name chair, then selecting base point. For that I am clicking here, pick point, and taking this point as base point. Now selecting objects. For that I am clicking here and selecting this one, pressing enter. This time I will take option retain, clicking on it, then OK. Now you see there is no change in this object, and now I am going to insert block tool. Here I have to select the chair, click, it is available here, and placing it here. You see our chair block is available. and the original drawing is also available here. Now I will show you the right block tool, this one, number 4. For that I am going to convert this portion of this drawing file and typing W, then enter. That is the shortcut of this right block tool. And here you see right block dialog box appeared. The source which I want to use to create the new block file will be some objects of this drawing. So objects are selected. If I want to convert this entire drawing, then I have to select the entire drawing, or any particular block as a separate file, then I will select this block option. First I am going to select this objects option. For that I have to take base point, clicking on pick point and taking this point as base point, then selecting objects. For that I am clicking here. I have selected the objects, pressing enter to complete selection, then leaving the retain option on, and here I have to select the location of the new block file will be, click here. I am going to save it in the CAD tutorial drawing files on the desktop with a name new block 1. Clicking on save button and insert unit I am leaving millimeter. So I am clicking OK. Now let us see what happened. Minimizing this one and going to CAD tutorial drawing files folder. Here new block 1 which I have created, you see I am double clicking on this file and you see the new block file appeared here. Going to close it. Now I have entered in example 1 drawing file. Here I want to insert that new block 1 file. Going to insert button here in the block panel, clicking here in the down arrow and recent block. I am going to select the block file which I have created. Here you see the new block 1 file showing. I am selecting this one, dragging and dropping it here, closing this. Now you see our required block is appeared here and we can use it as we like. In this way we can insert a file as a block in this drawing. I am going back to part 15a file. Now I am going to discuss about attribute block. You see this type of labeling we use in different drawings. For example, I am going to a separate file named heat exchanger here, clicking on it. You see in this file this type of labeling is used, and to make this labeling easy I will create attribute block. To create an attribute block I will first create an attribute. For that I am typing ATT and pressing enter. Here attribute definition dialog box appeared. Attribute is a big chapter. I am just shortly telling you here. In the tag portion I am putting X, and for prompt I am also putting X, and for default I am also typing X. Here text style Sudipta 100 I am taking it, and justification, text justification I am taking middle center, and then I am clicking OK. Now you see a text appeared here. I am clicking it here. Then I am going to create a polygon around it. I'm going to make a hexagon, number of sides 6. Then center of the polygon taking here, and then circumscribed option I am taking and clicking here to complete the polygon. Now we will make a block with this. For that, going to create block option, and here I am giving name ATT1. Then taking base point here at this left hand side, and then here I am taking convert to block option, allow exploding on, and selecting objects and pressing enter. Then here I am leaving millimeter block unit and clicking OK. As soon as we clicked OK, here attribute editing dialog box appeared, and I am being prompted to change the text which I have put X. So I am typing here 1, then clicking OK. You see change happen here. It's a block now. I can use it anywhere, and I am going to click on the save button. Click. I am going to insert this block more. So clicking on insert tool, down arrow here, click, and here is it. So I am clicking on it, and when I will put it anywhere, it will prompt me to edit the text. I am typing 2 and pressing OK. You see text is changed. Inserting more and text, making text 3. Okay, in this way we can also edit the text. Like I am double clicking on it. From here I will change the value. It is 3. I am going to change it to 4. Then clicking OK. You see the change happen. So these are called attribute block. If I select all 3 and then right click to go properties tool, clicking on properties, and at the bottom of this properties panel, here you see attribute X. Here you see it's written varies. So I am going to change the text and want to make W, and then pressing enter. So you see all the text of the attribute blocks are changed at a time. This also you can do. If we insert a new one, it will prompt us for the text, and here we can put value as per our requirement and clicking OK. Now you see it is with the new text. Suppose we want to change the shape of this block, then I have to go to block editor, and here I have to select the block name ATT1, then clicking OK. Suppose I want to get a rectangle. For that I am going to home tab here, going to rectangle tool and drawing a rectangle here, and deleting the hexagon, just offsetting the rectangle inside, pressing enter and closing the block editor and clicking on the save. Now you see all the attribute blocks are changed accordingly. Our next option is tool palette. Here you see tool palette. Palette we use while we paint drawings, and in palette we mix up different color and create our own color. Here also, to get tool palette, I am pressing Ctrl+3 button, Ctrl+3. So it is our tool palette panel, and here you see it is now modify palette showing. Modify tools are available here. Draw panel, draw tools are available here. In this way different types of tools are available here. And if I go at the bottom, here you see 3 horizontal lines are showing at the bottom. I am clicking here, and here we will get the list of the palettes available here. I am clicking on modeling, so it's showing modeling tools. Then if I go constant palette, then annotation palette, architectural, here all are blocks. I am showing you one. If I click on the tree imperial, click, and placing it here, click. Now I am going to show you. I am selecting this one. Here is a down arrow. You see, I have to click on it, and I am selecting this option. Now you see it is the front view, and the previously it was the top view. So this is a dynamic block. It is the top view and it is the front view. So in this way we can use this tool palette to get ready-made blocks, like here aluminum window. I am clicking on it and placing it here. If I click on it, on this button, you see I can change the size. The sizes will be available in the market size, and here also I can increase the height. All these are dynamic blocks. Anyway, if I want to create our own tool palette here, I have to right click on any name, and you see new palette options available here. I am clicking on new palette option, click, and you see a blank palette appeared here. I am going to put a name here, Sudipta1, clicking outside. So this is a blank palette where we can put our own things. We have created this attribute block, so we can select it and drag and drop it there, placing it here. So att1 attribute block is available here. Then I am going to put this block, selecting it, then dragging and dropping on my palette. So MC1 block is also available in the palette. Then I am going to put this block, dragging and dropping it here. Now these three blocks are available in Sudipta 1 palette, and if I move to another drawing file, suppose example 1, here you see att1 block is not available. I can get it from here, click, I have dragged and dropped it here and typing S, okay. So this attribute block is available in this new file. That means if I create my own tool palette and keep my blocks on my own palette, then these blocks will be available for any user of this AutoCAD version from this computer. Now I want to show you more use of this tool palette. I am going to change the line type, taking center line. I am going to draw a center line here. You see the center line is not properly visible, so I need to change the scale, selecting this one and going to properties tool, and from here you see line type scale, which I will convert to 10. It is visible now properly, pressing escape, and then I am going to zigzag line and drawing a zigzag line here. Then I will draw a hidden line, going to hidden line, drawing a line here. Here also scale need to be changed, selected it, and then going to line type scale change, making it 20, pressing escape, selecting the zigzag line and want to change its scale to 15. Now it is okay, pressing escape, closing it. Now you see I am going to change color of this line types. Then this will be combination of color and line type, and also scale is used here. Selecting this and dragging and dropping on my tool palette. Line, I am going to rename it zigzag. Then center line, selecting it and dragging and dropping on my tool palette, changing the name CEN, and hidden line, dragging and dropping it here, giving name HID, clicking outside. Now these are not normal lines tools. If I click here, you see with the help of zigzag line I can draw line, arc, circle, ellipse, all these things. I am showing you drawing a circle here. So clicking on the circle button, taking center point here, and if I give a radius, you see it will be a circle with zigzag line. This way I can use center line also, clicking here and going to ellipse, clicking and drawing a ellipse here. So in this way, with the help of hidden line, I can make a arc with hidden line. You see I am clicking on the arc button, click, click, click. So these are not simple tool, these are combination of tools. Here we have used line type scale, line type, and color also. This is the use of tool palette. Now next option is dynamic block. I have shown two dynamic block here, the tree and the window. We have inserted these blocks from tool palette. They are available in our AutoCAD software. We can make this type of blocks also. I will show you the dynamic block in our next tutorial class, part 16, because there are many options in creation of dynamic blocks, and different type of dynamic blocks with different properties can be created. I will show all those in our next tutorial. So thank you for watching my video, and please subscribe my channel, click on the bell icon to get a regular uploading notification of my videos. Thank you. See you again.